Hi kiddos, it's Jennifer and I am back with the next week in the Organize Now Kids Challenge. We're doing dressers and drawers. I am currently in my daughter's bedroom and don't tell because she's at volleyball practice and she might not like me filming in here, but we're going to do it because after I'm done filming I'm going to take some pictures of the drawers that we have in our kids' rooms. We actually do not have dressers in their rooms. We keep all of their hanging clothes, all their good clothes hanging in their closet, like school clothes and things like that. And then they have drawers in the bottom of their beds. So that really saves a lot of space for their room, the floor in their room, so that they can hang out with their friends, play, do stuff, just chill out. So I really like that better than dressers, but that's just how we do it in our house. So I will take some pictures and show you after this video. And I just want to start off and say that this week's going to be pretty easy. What I want you to do is I want you one at a time to take every drawer in your bedroom, empty it out completely, and then start sorting. And I want you to sort into different categories. Number one, you would get rid of everything that you don't love or wear, everything that's too small, things that you're just not going to use anymore. Immediately remove that from your room. Then whatever is left should be things that you really love and that you like to wear, and that should be divided up into categories. So you want to have a category for pajamas, a category for socks, a category for underwear, maybe sportswear, like if you dance or gymnastics or things like that, gym shorts, comfy clothes. A lot of times I put in dressers and drawers, t-shirts, maybe bathing suits. So divide it all up. You should have a bunch of piles on your floor, and you want to get everything that's alike together into those piles, so you'll see how much you have. Now here's the thing. When it comes to, say, pajamas, you really don't need more than 5 pairs of pajamas, because you're not going to wear, unless you change your pajamas every single night, and you need 7 pair. 7 would be the most. Other than that, you don't need gobs and gobs of pajamas, okay? And when it comes to socks and underwear, again, you only have 7 days in the week to wear socks and underwear, so why have 50 pairs? You only really need 7. If you really want to extend it, maybe 10. But if you're doing laundry every week, or your parents are doing laundry every week, then you don't need to have abundance of these types of things. And it's really a good idea to simplify your drawers as much as possible and to pare down, because it's not fun to put away clean laundry in a drawer that is packed full to the top. We've all had that experience, and it is so aggravating. I'm sure you know that if your drawers are full, you don't feel like putting stuff away, and then your laundry just kind of sits around your room and doesn't get put away properly, and I'm sure mom and dad aren't very happy about that. So try to really simplify your drawers this week. Keep it to the bare minimum. If you have nice clothes that get wrinkled or that you wear to school and church and things like that, then hang them up in the closet if you possibly can. One of my favorite ways to save room in drawers is to do what I call the file system with clothes. And so it would be something like this. So here's a pair of my daughter's workout pants. So instead of just folding them normal, I actually fold them in half, and then I fold them in half again, and I have kind of a little square. So I have this pair right here. Then I take the next pair, I do the same thing, I fold it in half, and then I fold it in half again. So what happens is when I line these up in the drawer, I actually make them look like this. So if they were in the drawer, they'd be standing up like this, and hang on one second, they would be almost like a file, like papers are filed in a drawer. So they'd be vertical. So now when you go to look to see what, for example, athletic pants you want to put on, you can see the different colors and patterns without having to dig to the bottom, make your drawer all messy, and then find what you're looking for. This makes it super simple, and it also saves tons of room. Now, if you have t-shirts in a drawer, you would fold them like this. So here's the t-shirt. You would fold them in half, the long ways. Then you would fold it in half again. And then you would fold it one more time so it makes that cute little square again. And again, she can line them all up of course, in color sequence so that it makes it easy to find. So I always do these file systems in color sequence. So I would do, and I'm going to just give you a hint on from a professional organizer. How I do color sequence is like the rainbow, so it's Roy G. Biv. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and then grays, blacks, things like that. In the beginning, I'll put whites and tans. So kind of, do whatever you want, but that's how I do it, and that's how I've taught my kids to do it. So another thing I wanted to show you is that, let me just talk about socks real fast. So on top of the fact that you don't need more than 7 to 10 pairs of socks at the most, you also, when you're sorting, I want you to pull out all socks that don't have a match. So if you have a bunch of socks that aren't matched up, try to match them up, and then when you find socks that do not have a partner, I want you to give them to mom or dad. They can either try to look for them maybe in the laundry room or get rid of them altogether, but there's no sense keeping all these socks that are mismatched. It just takes up too much space. So let me just hold on. I'm going to go around and I'm going to show you another tool that I use inside of my kids' closets just for extra space because they're nicely stackable. So these are some drawers that have been in their closets for a long time since they were toddlers. When they were toddlers, I had pictures of what went on each drawer, so they knew where to put stuff back and where to find it. But I love them because they're clear and see-through, and these are great for things like socks, underwear, pajamas, bathing suits, even shoes, whatever you need them for. You can label them so that you remember what goes where. This is for my daughter who is a teenager now, so we've taken the labels off. She manages her own closet in her own bedroom. But yeah, these are really great to have, and they're very inexpensive. They're portable. They're easy to stack. If you have a long closet, you can go up with them. They also have some that are kind of wider that my son has, and they work really great, and they're cheap and inexpensive. And the great thing about them is that they can last for years for different purposes. So you may start out with one category, and as your bedroom changes, you might want to, change it up and add them into a different category. But that is pretty much it for this week. Just keep it simple. I want you to take pictures of the pile you're getting rid of, and I want you to take pictures of your new organized drawers, and I want to see how much you're putting in there because I want to make sure they're not too full. So make sure you're definitely taking pictures and sending them to me or posting them on the comments on the page where this video is found. And I just wish all of you kids the best of luck. Keep up the good work. Keep trying to stay organized. It will pay off. And if you have any questions at all, you know where to find me. I'm here to help you, and I want you to succeed at this. So keep it up, and I will see you again next time.